Hey guys, this is Robert, and I'm here to teach you how to hit 3 different kinds of golf clubs and proper swing techniques. So what we have is a iron, which is an 8-iron that I have, a wedge, which is 56 degree, and then I have a driver. So the first way when you hit your driver, a lot of people just go and just tend to swing at it like a baseball. So the proper way to set everything up is you're gonna want your foot lined up. There will be a ball eventually, but you want your foot lined up right there, straight, square to the ball. Your shoulders will be lined up in a deep enough stance to where it's even with your shoulders. Just back up. So the best way you don't want to move your driver this way. You want to have it as straight as possible, arms kind of puffed and chest this way. And you're gonna come back straight up. Keep this front arm as straight as possible when you're coming in, and have it cocked all the way back. Then when you come through, you're going to be pushing with your body, so this front hips are pushed out. So again, another slow example would be up and then come through, push out, and you just follow through. Another key thing to when driving is what you're going to want to do is it's like a kind of a technique is where you take a medicine ball, and when you throw it, that's how you're taking all your force and you're pushing it out towards you. Kind of take it from one side of your body and push it all the way out to the other. So that's the proper way to hit a driver. The next one is going to be an iron, an 8-iron. So the key for this is there's multiple different stances. Unlike the driver, you're not going to be aimed front-footed right next to the ball. You want your body to kind of be in the middle. And so what you want to do is same kind of technique, bend your knees a little bit, get down under there. Same thing, keep that arm straight, cock back and kind of come through and try to get underneath it, and the same with the follow through. The weird thing with the iron is that it doesn't matter, so you can put your foot front. If you're going to put your left foot front, it's going to tend to go towards the right a little bit more, just because when you're coming through your body, it's harder to pull it left that way since your front foot's already there. Same thing if you're faced more right foot back on the ball, you're going to be able to pull it way more left because you can swing your body out. And that's the one thing too, is when you're hitting an iron, you don't want to do what with the driver is swivel your hips and push it out that way. You kind of want it just as straight as possible. Just come straight back and bang. It's just a little bit more that way. So that's another simple way with the iron. And then the most trickiest but coolest club to hit is a wedge, which is a 56 degree. And how you hit this is same way as kind of just like the iron, but there's a lot more different lineups for like body facing. So it's the same thing. Sometimes you can use a little bit more of your wrist, so you can cock it back and kind of just chop it up and get it a little bit higher. But it's the same technique of keeping the arm straight, cock it back a little bit, and come swinging straight through. So a really important thing to know when hitting a wedge is feet placement. So like on the iron, if you have your foot in front of the ball, put all your weight on your front foot, and in doing that, when you hit the ball, it's going to tend to go up in the air more just because you have more weight on your front side. And it's vice versa for the back foot. If you put it in the front of your stance and have more weight on your back foot, it's going to be more of like a stinging shot. It's going to just kind of hover like just gently above the ground and kind of roll and have more speed. So there's a lot of more ways. There's a lot of people, you can do it many different ways, especially for feet. Some of the pros put their feet together like this and kind of just don't even twist their body at all. That's really tough, but the best way is still shoulder length, everything straight up. Keep that arm as straight as possible. Go up through it and come down. And that is how you hit the first 3 irons. So thank you so much for watching.